Hi guys, I'm Creepynerevs, bringing you some more Kerbal Space Program Sandbox. Now, you may be wondering, you may be saying, Nerves, you didn't start off with spaceship construction. Why is that? Number one, I thought it was redundant to show you guys since you guys have seen it 5 times. 6, 7, I don't know. Second of all, I deleted the file, so I have no option whatsoever. Anyway, in this episode, we will finally be completing the SS Audience with sending up a storage of ore, not coal. I meant to call it ore in the first one, but I thought coal was cooler. Anyway, we're going to send up some ore, and we're going to process it into monopropellant, and we're going to use it on the Docking Port Junior, and I send more Docking Port Juniors up to that spacecraft, and a bunch of solar panels. So yeah, tell me, how have your guys' days been? Am I making you feel better? Good. I hope I am. If I'm not, slap me. Ow! I didn't mean literally. Jeez, you guys are all mean. Anyway, I'm really excited to be finishing off the SS Audience because then that'll let us do more missions. Like, refueling spacecrafts and other stuff like landing on planets and moons. I'm not gonna forget moons. I'm really hoping I've never done this. Say hi to the moon. Wave. Oh, it's gone. It's back. Say hi, moon. Hi, moon. Hi, moon. Okay. Anyway, I'm really excited for this series because I've never landed on certain planets and moons. I've never landed on Moho. Never landed on Elu. I've never actually gotten to Elu at all. I've gotten to Moho. Not landed on it. It wasn't too pretty. Never landed on Moho. Never landed on Elu. Bop. I'm excited to explore Bop because I've never been to Bop. Val is another thing that I want to go to and I've never been to. And I'm gonna attempt in like the very far future. I'm gonna attempt to land on Tylo. Now whether I do or not, and maybe even go to Jewel and go back out of the surface of Jewel because it is possible to do that. And I've technically landed on the surface of Jewel once before at 20 meters a second, and then I fell through and died. Or no, exploded because there was no Kerbals on the craft at the time. Anyway, so yeah, I mean I've been to Lathe because, you know, Lathe is like a target that everyone goes to. But anyway, I've sped this up because watching it in real time would be super boring and super long. It would lead to a 26-minute episode of me trying to dock this. I also added engines because thrust-to-weight ratio decided not to work. Anyway, like I said in the last episode, I am really excited for Fallout 4. And since I've given some thought since the last narration, I want there to be spaceships in Fallout 4. I want there to be more lasers, more guns, more explosions, more Michael Bay, and more explosions. Okay? Good talk. Anyway, there's that band, and Periapps is high enough. Sweet. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking this time, because I didn't record audio, because I like post-editing better. Anyway, I also like having debris floating around in the space sky thing, just because it looks really cool. There's a bit of lag. That was me changing Bandicam up. I meant to buy Bandicam today, but I couldn't. Because guess what? My pappy has not been home. He hasn't been home, so I can't spend his money. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I hope this rendezvous, not necessarily the docking part, the rendezvous goes amazingly. This time, I didn't do it the fast way, I did it the correct way, and it went amazingly. I have so much fuel left. And also, sorry for the zzz sound. That's from, I put a bunch of Rockomax's side engines on, because the thrust-to-weight did not want to cooperate with me. So coming up on the SS Audience, there's that lag showing it's generated, there's the parachute sound, and I haven't put parachutes on any of the other vessels, so the Kerbals are stuck up there. They have to go cannibal or something. Or eat their own poop, I don't know. Whew. So much to talk about in so little time. We're only 5 minutes into the video. This squeaking from the music is really weird sounding. I don't know what to do about it. Sorry, my voice just kind of cracked. I also put a crud ton of RCS thrusters and that kind of stuff. Not thrusters, stabilizers on this thing. So it, like, looks like it has severe acne. Something. Like me, I have severe acne. Because I sleep with the blanket over my head. Not to kill myself, but, you know, killing yourself is really bad. Don't try killing yourself. That's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. And if don't be embarrassed to call helplines. Just the thought of calling a helpline scared me. And so I dealt with that kind of stuff a lot longer than I should have. Yeah. So don't. You'll hurt a lot of people solving one problem. Anyway. So I come up to this spaceship and it's not turned towards me. And that gets me super angry. So I slow down and maneuver. And the RCS outweighs the top part and the bottom part. So it turns when I use RCS for docking. Gets on my nerves. Because I'm Creepynerevs. Nerves. My old Xbox username used to be Nerves Gone Wild. I was part of a clan. And it was a really stupid clan. It was like a bunch of prepubescent 14-year-olds. I don't know. Now I'm Pacific because I live in the Pacific Northwest where it's rainy all the time unless you live in Idaho. Funny thing, I went to Idaho. I have AT&T as my service provider. I told this once, I'm going to tell you again. I had a minimum of 4 bars out in the middle of nowhere. It was amazing. I got to watch like PewDiePie on an 8-hour car ride all in 1080p. Gorgeous. Ooh, try and play this on the piano really fast. You need to be like Squidward from SpongeBob or something. No, Squidward's a clarinet. It's still a music instrument, so who cares, right? Yep, right. Nope. Okay, whatever. I don't really care about that stuff. I was about to say I don't really care about you, but I care about you, because you guys are like family to me. Anyway, I'm rotating this thing. It looks like a star. It's a star with solar panels. And get really close to it. Precision. This requires precision, guys. Don't do this at home. Do it in Kerbal Space Program. If you do it at home, you're probably gonna hurt something or kill something in space. Like, space. Yep. You're gonna make it look like Michael Bay directed your docking. That's not a good sign. Anyway, I hate this glitch. Well, I don't know if it's apparent, but I really want to make sure that the I think I talked about it. Did they fix it? Yeah, they fixed it where the processor for ores did not work. It would overheat so badly. You just have to time warp the crud out of everything. And would you look at that? Solar panels are in the way. Now I would retract them, those big ones that are blocking me, but they're bugged out too, and I can't move them. So I just decided, let's try and fit this thing in. See all those docking port juniors? And a crud ton of monoprop. Let me tell you, this thing, you can build a bunch of monoprop missiles out of it. Remember, I told you I would blow this thing up with a monoprop missile. I'll put infinite fuel on and just boom! It's gone. Yeah, so I decided to turn this thing, which I turned it too fast. If I didn't turn it so fast, it wouldn't have wobbled and wibbled and almost broken apart really fast, but it still works. It actually kind of looks more of a space station than what it used to, which I think is kind of cool. I'm turning this thing because WASD was all crudded up and everything, and I didn't turn it correctly. So let's go in for this. And solar panels block. So if you can't retract them like that, see, can't detract them, I'm just gonna destroy them manually. Try rotating them off. That doesn't work. So I end up... Oh, let me show you. I end up taking RCS, backing off. Yep, come on, back off. And then just ram it. Boom. But I missed the solar panels, so I gotta try again. That other monopropellant, that main monopropellant thing, which has less than the coal carrier, so I don't even know why it's there. Probably for electricity. Yeah, we'll say that. Anyway, I just decide I'm gonna blast these things off with this thing, because it has a crud ton of monoprop. So I think the first one, yep, and then I run into the spaceship and almost break it off. So then I think, how about I don't ram the spaceship next time? I think that's a good idea. What do you guys think? Think it's a good idea? No? You don't? You want to see it explode? Well, we'll do that later. Okay? Okay? Yeah, we'll do it later. Boom! Smack those off, because this has way more solar panels than two, like, little 1x6 photovoltaics. Ooh! I can't breathe! Ugh! Ah! Ugh! I'm talking way too fast and I'm not breathing. That's good. Remember to breathe, kids. Don't not breathe. Yep. So come in for the final docking. Run into it. Docking port almost comes off. And keep going. Either way, if the docking port came off, I have 6 other ones, so it doesn't really matter. Slow yourself down. This took way longer than it should have. I'm sorry about that. Kerbal Engineer, though. I don't even know why it's up right now, because I don't need it. And I decided to do the aim towards the other thing trick. And I leave it in docking mode, so it starts flying away. And it somehow stays together when I turn it around, which is really good. Remember to make your space station do that. Yep. And come in. Did you guys watch Markiplier's Don't Starve with Wade and Bob today? My gosh. I am Derek. How dare you? How dare you, docking ports not work? No, how dare you? How dare you? Yeah, about 5 of those and I get a headache. This takes me longer than it should because of these stupid docking ports not fitting together. And then finally, was it this part? Yeah. Nope. Boom! Alright, we finally have the processor up. We can deliver coal to this thing, even though it takes forever, and it can create all of its own fuel. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, tell me in the comments below. Hi, Moon. Goodbye, Moon. I'm Creepynerevs, and goodbye.